For a very long time I've spent money on GoPros over the years, but not anymore. Today I'm going to show you a different camera. We're going to unbox a different camera that I'm going to use for this channel. But before we do that, there's a little bit of backstory. I've been using GoPros for a pretty long time. This was one of the first ones that I picked up. It was about 8 years ago when these were not existing in India. I had to import these from outside, import duties and everything. That is the time when motovlogging didn't exist in India. As I said, GoPros didn't exist in India, GoPro team didn't exist in India then, and that was it. And over the years I have stood by GoPro. I have, despite whatever they have done with the design, I wanted to actually talk a big length about it in this video too, but I don't want to do that. I just, while recording I'm like, yeah, it's okay. If I want to talk to the GoPro USA team here, but I'm just letting it go anyway. Oh god, these adapters that they made when they could have done much better, that was one of the steps they've taken to move away from catering to the actual action camera crowd. But that was not the only reason that I was pissed off on GoPros. There's other reasons that, especially pertaining to GoPro India team and how they handle their ambassador program, and how, if you've not noticed it yet, it is super regional. Somebody in GoPro India team has regional bias, and they all select ambassadors mostly from the same city. Despite that, a lot of GoPro users around India produce good content, and the pillars for GoPro to come to India, to click in India, was set elsewhere, not just in one city. It was set across India, but they kind of ignore that. I hope somebody from GoPro India team will watch this. Not that I care anymore, but if they watch this, maybe it'll be nice for the other creators who are theirs. Next thing, what they did with Hero 8, those features, trying to sell those accessories to that, which they could have done much better, put the final nail in the coffin. And I did make a video on that on my main channel, and I will stand by my word. That's called integrity. I know it's a little rare thing to happen in influencing world, but I stand by my word. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. And after Hero 7, so that's my last hero for now. Now let me show you what we are replacing for this channel. You ready for this? Okay, while I unbox this, can you go ahead and write in the comments, guess what this can be? And I'm gonna unbox this. Alright, so what do we have here? The DJI Osmo Action. I've been wanting to put my money on the DJI Osmo Action for a pretty long time. They had some issues when they released. They had some screen lag issues going on, but they did some things that are perfect. See that? Now I put my money on this, despite that GoPro was giving out $150 off right now, or $100 off the Hero 8, and $150 with some combo like this. Despite that, I felt Osmo Action was the way to go. First things first though, the Osmo Action shows up on the top. There's a little bit of water splatter. That's how the box looks. Look at this. There is EIS, double screen, HDR. I'm actually reading it reverse on the screen. 4K 60, I guess, or 90. Does it say? Oh yeah, 60. 8x in 1080p. That's the internal slowdown that you can do. What's this? 11 meters waterproof, and there's a lot of other functions, and also DJI K refresh. Did I get the DJI K refresh? I don't remember. Shit, thank you, I didn't know. Presenting the DJI Osmo Action. This is how it looks. First thing I notice is that this is like a little sandy texture. Look at that, there's like a sandy texture. The camera feels very sturdy though. Strong, it doesn't feel plasticky. It actually is. Actually, I don't even know, this might be metal body. Is it metal body? Ooh, Hero. So what did this come with? Obviously a manual, and I don't know what this is. Maybe some information. There was this case, like a ring thing, but it had a battery and it has a slot to keep my SD card. So I have this SD card that came in the, this is like a set. So I'm gonna put this SD card, store in there, right there, and you can store extra batteries here. That's a good thing. Its own case, obviously I took it out of the case, looks good like this. Its mounting system, I think I still love the GoPro's mounting system. Came with a charging cable, came with one of these. Of course, this is for your, this is to lock your camera. You guys know this. If you've been using any action camera, you know this. But now let's go and do this. I hope this is in focus. Okay, now I'm going to tell you why I prefer the DJI Osmo Action this time. It's because they did not abandon their action camera using crowd, like action vloggers crowd. They did not go for the complete, here's what I'll sell accessories to beauty vloggers kind of crowd. They actually considered that and built a second screen here. This is something I have been expecting from Hero 8. Oh, I didn't even read the instructions. Oh, look at that. Ooh, that audio is so familiar. It reminds me of my drone starting up because it's a DJI. First time turning on, let's say setup English. What's the date today? Alright, please activate before use. That's what it says. Actually, you know what? At this point, we should talk about the reasons why I got the DJI. So first reason, let me show you. Imagine if I had something like the GoPro Hero 8 is offering right now, a screen that is like this. Let me show you what happens here. Instead of giving us an extra accessory to buy, extra expensive accessory to buy, what these guys did, watch this. 2 fingers, double tap. Did you see that? Now the front screen is there. All this real estate not being used by GoPro. You'd think GoPro couldn't have done that after having experience with building action cameras for such a long time. They could have, they just didn't want to do it. They just wanted to have another accessory out like this. They just wanted to make life difficult for the action vloggers. Reason number 2 is this. Look at this adapter, this wonky adapter. It's also on my helmet. Let me actually get that. Look how horribly it's difficult to house this. This is a freaking big accessory which I had to tie it up like that on my helmet for motor vlogging. Now moving on to the third point why I love this. Now I'm gonna focus. As easy as that. They could have decided to make money doing these accessories thing, making life difficult for their own customer base, but they did not. So they did these 3 things very well. From now, this channel, the new channel, will use DJI Osmo Action for vlogging. I may use my Samsung S9, continue to use it for some of the macro shots where I need the bokeh effect. This is gonna be super handy for me, always keep in the car, keep when I'm walking, I can just put it in my pocket and pick it out. Don't have to flip up the screen and all that and directly vlog right here. It won't be as awkward as taking out my phone because I'm already like wearing masks outside. I know it's right now a common sight because of Corona. I don't get so many stares these days, but it has been awkward always vlogging with a mask and then a camera, a phone. Even phone is quite big. Earlier I used to have that SX60 HS Canon, still big. So this will make life easier for me. This is why I got the DJI Osmo Action. I hope you guys loved the unboxing. I hope you guys loved all the valuable points that I gave you. Now I'm gonna tell you 2 things I was disappointed while unboxing. The first thing is the manuals. These manuals are kind of useless. DJI, you gotta do this better. Like none of this is actually a user guide. These are not user guides. These are manuals. Like it'll have warnings and all that. A user guide is required because there are so many buttons on this. Did I tell you guys what these buttons are? I'm probably gonna make another video for you if you guys want it. But these buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4, there is literally 2 buttons to eject the battery out, and I was confused. I put the battery in, and at this point it looks like the battery is completely nicely flush sitting, but later I figured out that if you can see orange anywhere like this, here or here, it is not completely sitting in. The battery is not completely sitting in. How would I know? You know, I have never used your camera. This is the first Osmo Action I'm picking up. Like this is your first action camera also. So how would I know? You should have a manual like this. So second annoying thing that was it would give you warnings that you have like 5 times to set up your camera and activate your camera. That is not so cool. Look, I was unboxing. I didn't want to activate it in between. You know, I wanted to like show up some of these features before I do that. But I had to go download the app, activate it. That's, you know, and also after activating, manual is there. Like it shows you when you first time sign in to your DJI account, like it will show you the manual. That is how I figured out that the orange marker means the battery is not flush fit. Also, QS button, what does it do? Quick switch, I understand. Not everybody can understand. There might be absolutely new users to action cameras, so you need to do the manual. First thing is that. Second thing is do something about that, you know, activate now or you have 5 times left. You know, you can only skip 5 times. Don't do that. Let people activate the device later. Anyway, I hope you guys loved the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know if you agree or disagree with me about the DJI Osmo Action. Let me know if you loved it. And if you want to know any other things, like if you want me to make a video about all the buttons, all the functionalities, the picture quality, obviously you'll see that in the upcoming videos. This is Krish signing off. Adios.